80s movies. Okay? 80s movies. Now, here are the rules. We're going to allow 4 as the best 4 movies out of this list. We're going to do 5 that are good, 6 that are okay, 5 that are bad, and 4 that are the worst. And I got to tell you, this is going to get difficult. Darth Nelder, this is a great game. Tiermaker is like, this is actually an idea that's very similar to one that I had. You know the draft that we do? I actually thought of trying to find a way to do the draft similarly to how they do Tiermaker, where you put out a template and you let people draft stuff, and then as people do it, it aggregates the results and shows what the community kind of picks. And then you can like redo it and create your own templates and stuff. Yeah, it's really cool. So this is what we're rocking for tonight, okay? Ads are over, we're here. The movie selection is fire, guys. It's really good, and it's gonna get very difficult to figure out what to put where. So here's how it works with us. You've gotta give me a rationale. You can't just drop in a name. Mamma Mia, thank you so much. Hang on, I gotta pour another beer. I definitely gotta pour another beer because Mamma Mia is here. Hello, welcome. Guys, New Haze, Hazy Smooth IPA from Southern Tier Brewing Company. That is our second beer of choice tonight. It's the last one I'm having. Tiermaker caused friendships to be over. Yes, it did. TGIF Tiermaker. Cheers to you, Mamma Mia. You came just at the right time. We're going to pour this for you. Pouring one out for my homie. Get in there. Ooh, this is nice. Look at that hazy color. Oh. Don't adjust your resolution. It is as hazy as my pool is right now. Chlorine works. Okay. Yeah, look at this. I see a movie in here that Nate has never seen. Paul, leave me alone. All right. I haven't seen the Goonies. Let's just get it out of the way right now. I'm sorry. You guys can vote on it and give me the rationale, but I can't weigh in on that particular film. All right, guys, for tonight, let's get it going. Back to the Future, Beetlejuice, Beverly Hills Cop, Big, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Breakfast Club, Coming to America, Die Hard, Dirty Dancing, Empire Strikes Back, E.T., Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Footloose, Ghostbusters, The Goonies, Karate Kid, The Lost Boys, Neverending Story, The Princess Bride, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Scarface, Stand By Me, Terminator, and Top Gun. These are the 25 we got to put in there. Princess Bridge, I'm going to assume Bride, is the best one. I could write a thesis as to why, but I'll try to think of a few short sentences to serve as reason. Give me that reason. In the meantime, unless there are objections, I'm going to go ahead and put Princess Bride in the best 4 to start our tier maker. Guys, get it. I know they're all top 4, but listen, you can't make an omelet without cracking eggs. You know that better than anyone, Darth. We're doing it here tonight. We don't come here to make friends. We come here to make decisions. And that's what we're doing tonight. Okay? So you got to decide. You got to pick what ascends to the top tier and what really is a step below the other ones. It's all right. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Rackadactyls. So guys, get it in the chat. What are the ones that tug at you? What are the ones? Give me a take either way. Which one's worst? Which one is best? I mean, give me your shots at best. Let's start at the top and work our way down. I would say Back to the Future is the best one. DeLorean, Time Travel, Marty, pop culture hit holds up amazing. No, I think Back to the Future can, on the heels of that right now, can go there. Die Hard is the best because it's great as a Christmas movie, an action movie. The series is still going. It hasn't been ruined by the sequels. I don't want to, hang on. Now, Pixels, I like your rationale as the Christmas movie, but I'm not going to take a sequel's account into evaluating this movie. Because if I do that, I've got to de-elevate Ghostbusters, because Ghostbusters 2 wasn't quite as good, and I'm not going to do that. But Die Hard on its own as a stand-up, I mean, Hans Gruber, it's very good. I'm going to start it at good. Okay, I'm going to start it there. We're going to see how these things stack up. We got to start slotting things. Let's start putting them up there. Cast with great chemistry, quotable, holds up over time. Absolutely. You're talking about Princess Bride, I hope. Empire should definitely be top 4. As a film, my favorite of that was Peach Murphy. Coming to America might be the best comedy in the last 40 years. I mean, where are we putting it? Are we putting it best? Have we closed this category? I can only put 4 here. Are you putting it as the likes of Princess Bride, Back to the Future, and Empire? We've already got 3. I mean, what are we talking about here? Yo, Muggle Zone! Thank you for being a friend, MuggleZone. Thank you for coming in. You got here at the right time. Goonies should be at the top too. So much fun, adventure, sloth, so many quotable lines. Classic, still has a huge following today. Beverly Hills Cop is better than Coming to America. Shots fired from Darth Nelder. All right, well, we've got some debate over Beverly Hills Cop. Well, if that's the case and there's already debate, I don't know if I can move that to best 4. Back to the Future, Beverly Hills need to be at the top of the list, and that's all, Flash Carta. So Beverly Hills Cop is now moving up to the top. We got 2 votes for the top here. Thank you so much for coming in, MuggleZone. Appreciate it. Let us know if you feel like chatting, that's fine. If you feel like lurking, that's fine, but feel free to get in on this. Flash Carta, thank you for coming in. How are you? It's nice to see you. Enjoyed hanging with you after work today. Guys, we got some really good titles that are sitting there. Karate Kid, what would Initial D say? What would Initial D say? Wait a minute, why are people not friends anymore? Hang on, I'm losing people. Hang on, gotta try my alt pause here. Oh shoot, I'm gonna spill something. Hang on, let me move my computer here. It's fine movie, but not the best. You're talking about Goonies? I think that's right. I don't think Goonies doesn't ascend to the level of these 3. Look at the tier you're talking about. Oh man, we've got some battle right now between Coming to America. Let's put Beverly Hills Cop at least in the good 5. I'm shocked Beetlejuice isn't in the best 4. Mamma Mia weighing in with Beetlejuice up there. I will not spill the beer. It's safe over here. Karate Kid is too good to got to be at the top. You only got 4 spots, Flash. Only 4. You got to make decisions here. We didn't come here to make friends. We came here to make decisions. Ooh, I like that. Somebody write that down. Guys, we're Top Gun, Terminator, Stand By Me, Scarface, Flash. Fine, we can put it in good, but it better not go lower than that. All right, well, what? Goonies going to good? Only 1 more spot, guys. 1 more spot. At some point, you got to pick which one's the worst. We're talking Raiders of the Lost Ark is here. CGI was terrible. Terminator doesn't hold up. All right, I'm with you. Let's start it in bad. All right. Guys, Scarface. I'll repeat what I said about Empire. Empire is a good 5 because it can't stand on its own. It depends on Star Wars before it's a decent rationale. I mean, he is smart, Darth. Bane was only okay. You didn't see Scarface. Scarface is iconic. Karate Kid should either be best or good. A huge franchise still going as a TV show today. Karate Kid making a push. Let's at least put it in good. Totally stands on its own. Let's just go ahead and put Footloose at the bottom. I agree, actually. I've seen Footloose. It didn't compel me at all. Unless someone... Guys, if Lost Boys goes any lower than okay, I'm going to be pissed. So I'm putting it at okay. I love the Lost Boys. Ghostbusters is sitting here, guys. It's got to be at least okay, right? Dirty Dancing, anyone going to kill me if I put it as worst 4? I don't know. Just against these other movies, it doesn't feel like it holds up. What do we got? Best is a movie, but on its own as a direct sequel. I don't know. Has no one said anything about Dirty Dancing? I know. Ghostbusters could go best 4. All these could. Princess Bride, Coming to America, Beetlejuice, Lost Boys. Lost Boys can't go best 4. I love Lost Boys as much as anyone lyrical. It can't go best 4. Ferris Bueller was a jerk. Everybody loved him for no reason. He was a moron who thought he could reverse the mileage on a car and his friend to use. Fire against Ferris Bueller. Wow, just because of the character. Nate doesn't like Footloose because his dad is John Lithgow in that movie. That's true. He doesn't want any fun for anybody. I have to say I'm not hating this so far. Fast Times is at least good, says Breezels, who's in the chat. Fast Times has to be good. Well, we got to kick one out. We can't, come on, we didn't come here and make friends. What's bad here, guys? Is Bill and Ted's bad? Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure bad? No one's telling me Big is less than okay. I fucking love Big. Scarface? Raiders? What's E.T.? Ghostbusters is top 4. We got Ghostbusters is top 4 in the chat. All right, so top 4 is finished. Top 4 is finished. Morgan Freeman, though. Wait a minute. Where are we talking Morgan Freeman? What am I missing in Morgan Freeman? Where's Morgan Freeman? I miss him. Ghostbusters probably deserve the best 4. The cast has amazing chemistry. Yeah, thank you for a rationale. I did mention that. Bill and Ted is amazing, but it's bad. Okay, thank you, Twisty. Comedic actors. Oh, crap. I missed Racco's chat. Hang on. Let's see if I can actually run a chat. It's only my dang stream. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, no. I just paused it here. Hang on. Give me this. Figure out how to work a computer eventually. Muggle Zone. Hang on. Muggle Zone's got a drop in the chat. Muggle Zone says top 4 for Beetlejuice, right? Oh, I saw that a little while ago. Hang on. Where the f am I? God, I'm so lost. I'm so bad at things. Beetlejuice top 4. Okay. Still got to make some. Ghostbusters probably. Oh, God, I was right there. I was right over there. There it is. Okay. Ghostbusters probably deserve the best forecast. Has amazing chemistry, all of them being top comedic actors and writers. The story was original and a neat direction for sci-fi comedy movies that has never been replicated despite numerous efforts to copy the formula, meaning Ghostbusters with all the women of SNL. E.T. is pretty bad. Never-ending Story's in the worst form. We all watched it as children, but it's not good. Have you watched it back over again? I love that Princess Bride is best. It's universal. Nobody has debated Princess Bride being the best positively. What do you prefer? Positively, Jessica's? Ively Jess, that's the middle of your name. Let me know. Groundbreaking special effects wise, also quotable, just all around great fun. Bill Murray. Yeah, all right, so Ghostbusters is up there. Isn't he in Stand By Me? Oh, yeah, he might be. I honestly, hand to God, I've never seen Stand By Me. I know some of the references, but I've never seen it, which is going to make everyone hate me. Okay, so quotable. Oh, God, now I hear Morgan Freeman narrating Stand By Me. Oh, that's why. Okay. Beetlejuice can't go any lower than OK 6. Breakfast Club and Scarface should also be OK 6. All right, so we got some things in the chat, but give me a rationale, Darth. Top Gun is bad because real-life pilots wouldn't fly with the guy because he cared more about showing off than being a good pilot. Wow, case for that. The cast for Lost Boys should be put in the top 4 without even seeing the movie. I know, it's great. Richard Dreyfuss narrated Stand By Me. Oh, interesting. Oh, wait, I'm thinking about Lean on Me. A little different. Holy crap, Indy still needs a spot. Indiana Jones, OK 6 for sure. We should give Fast Times the boot out of good, in my opinion. I know that it's classic, Phoebe Cates pool scene, but in my opinion, it doesn't hold up as being that funny. All right, so hang on. What do we got here? Hang on. Whoops, wrong thing. Okay, so you want to move Fast Times to OK 6. You want to put Raiders at 6. You want to put Scarface at 6. What else got to go at 6? Beetlejuice at least? You're not gonna tell me Breakfast Club is bad. I mean, and Raiders at 6? Yeesh. Is Lost Boys dropping? I'll be pissed, but is it dropping? Coming to America? I mean, do we have any up here that right now shouldn't be good? I mean, what is Goonies? People have told me that if I watch it now, I'm not gonna like it. And I would like to replace Back to the Future with Three Amigos. I know, I love Three Amigos. This list actually came from get Lost Boys out. Paul, you know what? We're done. We're done as friends. I'm sorry. We've had a good run, but you're gonna tell me Lost Boys is out of there? Have you seen Lost Boys, Paul? Do you even lift, bro? Breakfast Club is cool. Breakfast Club has a beauty to it that I'm not going to accept it being less than okay. This is an 80s movies draft. You're not going to tell me that the freaking Brat Pack is not represented as at least OK 6. Raiders needs to be above Goonies. Thank you very much. Goonies is dropping to OK 6. Raiders is going up. That's all I needed to hear. Even though I didn't give any rationale. Coming to America should be top 4. Ooh, over what? Over what? Make a case, Divine. I agree that Beetlejuice being at least okay, since the movie was so good at spawning an amazing cartoon. Sorry for the boo. Also, it's back when Tim Burton was actually pretty good. Beetlejuice is great. I mean, Beetlejuice is really good. Raiders is moving up. Raiders has to be in the good 5. Raiders on its own. I've got a freaking alert based around Raiders. That should carry something. Karate Kid, Beverly Hills Cop. We got 2 Eddie Murphy in the good 5. Is that hackish? I don't know if it's hackish. Guys, let's slot the last of these. We only have spots right now. Right now, we got to kick 1 out of OK 6 down to at least bad or worst. Is E.T. bad? Is E.T. one of the worst? Is Neverending Story the worst? And then Stand By Me and Top Gun are just bad? All right, so tell me what I got to do. I got an OK 6 here that's over Princess Bride. Divine, I'm sorry. You're going to have to... There's the door. Sorry, Princess Bride is great. Top Gun's horrendous movie. Aside from Kenny Loggins dropping bombs, the actual conflict is not existing. Cruise is insufferable and the love story is so forced. We're dropping it down to crap. It's crap. No one has spoken lovingly on Top Gun. Just wait until I start my TED Talk about Taylor Swift. This is over. Divine advocating, not Neverending. Dude, I love Neverending Story, Mamma Mia. I watched it again as an adult. It's actually really, really good. I loved it. I mean, like, what's his name? Falcor is pretty rough to watch, but it's pretty good. Stand By Me, Top Gun, and are the worst. E.T. at worst, bad 5. Hang on a second. Wait, there's 1 too many movies? No, we got 25 movies. So we should have 4, 5, 6, 5, 4. So we got to move. Oh, wait, we do have 1 too many movies. How did that happen? I can't do math. That's how it happened. Oh, because I can't do math. So we're going to do the OK 7. I'm going to give us one more okay 7, all right? Give me a second. Or should I give us a best 5? What should it be? Should I give us a best 5? No, okay 7. We're here to make decisions. So right now we're pretty close. What am I moving out of these, out of this? Are we moving ET to bad at worst? All right, hang on a second. I got some things here. All right, hang on. I'm behind chat. Empire has no business. Lyrical. 24 movies. You're right. I just can't do math. Math is hard. All right, so this is at least the structure. Now we got to start moving these things around. Coming to America is still getting quoted all the time. How about we just take out Top Gun? I'm not just taking out Top Gun. It's an 80s movie thing. I'm at least going to put it down here so it can get some ire. Ketsy with, what is that, Ed Sheeran? Or Starving Artist? Everton Julie? Okay. Yes, this list is fine except for the Goonies placement. Lyrical is clearly drunk if he thinks Empire doesn't belong top 4. I mean, there already are a couple of detractors now. There are 25 movies, but I only created slots for 24 with my numbering, so I had to add a number. And I wanted 25 movies. All right, so if you're moving... Oh, it's Everton and Drag. Very nice. Everton Julie. Very good. I don't think I've been in his stream yet, or her stream yet, for that matter. No one has said anything bad about Back to the Future. This one seems to be here. Princess Bride, other than Divine Dragon, has been universally accepted as number 1. Empire, Ghostbusters has been spoken of lovingly. Empire right now is hanging on. They're the last one in this tier that could be replaced. And it sounds like Coming to America is the one that's making the push. Do I move Coming to America over Empire Strikes Back? Do I move Coming to America over Empire? You would pick Coming to America. Couple of people are saying Empire has to go. Coming to America should go down, not up. Darth might leave if Empire moves down. I would say Raiders is greater than Empire, and Empire... Wow! Fire! So you're saying it looks like this, Rackadactylus? At least? At best, Empire is 6 out of this movie? Out of this set of movies? Back to the Future was awesome. Need to get that joint on Blue... dude, it's so good. And it holds up. It's so great. No love for Empire. Coming to America and Beetlejuice need to switch spots? Bro, you're not putting Beetlejuice top 4. I'm sorry. I love Beetlejuice as much as anyone. It's not going top 4. Raiders is in the best 4. Oh, Raiders in the best 4. And you've got Coming to America here. That's how you see it. Is Empire really that good? Understand the cultural reference, but the movie itself is only meh. I thought it was the best of the series, personally. I'm cool with Empire going. Empire is not being felt right now. Raiders in best 4. Empire and Coming to America, good 5. In this order, it seems. Wow. Nobody likes the E.T. ride at Universal. I don't know that plays in. I'm not sure that Universal is getting the love here that it needs. Beetlejuice needs to be in the 5 and Coming to America in the 7. Well, we got an okay 7 right now. So you're saying Beetlejuice needs to move. Wait a minute. Let's just see how we stack the rest of these up right now. Where's Karate Kid in relation to Die Hard and Beverly Hills Cop? This reminds me of Dinosaurs Getting Started. It dropped to the very bottom. What's so iconic about Coming to America? Someone fill in pixels with the idea. Mike has done a pretty good job of putting a rationale in there. Empire is the best Star Wars movie, but it's not a movie that stands on its own. It's terrific, but you require a backstory. Raiders is not better than Coming to America. Give me a rationale, Divine. Come on. Give me something. It's good. It's good. I mean, this is not... Let's also clarify. This is not bad. Like, 5th overall movie out of this slate, that's great. I gotta tell you, I'm more of a Last Crusade fan than I am Raiders. Why did it have to be snakes? Snakes. I don't know no snakes. Karate Kid is better than Beverly Hills Cop, but not Die Hard. You got it moving this way. Pixels. This is what we like. Headed to bed. Great. Oh, I'm so glad. Jessicas, thank you so much. Cheers to you. Head to bed. Guys, if you haven't checked out Positively or given her a follow, please do. You'll not regret it. Positive, as her name would suggest, a very positive streamer, very fun, easy to hang out with, play some Breath of the Wild, and just a fun, cool streamer to hang out with. So thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. All right, all the Eddie Murphy movies. You don't have Trading Places, really? Beverly Hills Cop instead of Trading Places. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with the publisher of the article that said the iconic movies of the 80s that I just lifted and plagiarized like any normal person does? Great point about what? What great point did I miss? Who made a great point? Not Racco. He couldn't make a great point. Maybe he did. Who knows? All right. So hang on. We got. All right. Let's see. Night for everybody. Yes. Thank you that you were wrong to plagiarize, says the university. Maybe I was wrong. What are you going to do about it? Kick me out of school? Guys, I got Bueller as the best OK 7. This feels wrong to me. I gotta tell you, I don't hate the bad 5, other than the fact I'm putting this one up here because it deserves to be an OK more than these other ones. One, because it's Eddie Murphy, and two, if you put them together, the pick will be... they will pick Coming to America over Raiders. You're just saying, in general, more people are picking this. It's just more popular. Beetlejuice is at best OK 7. Is best OK 7. You're saying here. Is what you're saying. So Darth Nelder's coming off his high horns. Okay. For sure, Beetlejuice. I mean, Fast Times big. Goonies. Paul's a big advocate for Goonies. But how can you... Ferris Bueller. He's going to get his childhood hijinks over this childhood hijinks. In Big, they definitely, like... You know, he's only like 13 years old and he gets with Elizabeth Perkins. That's a little objectionable. Raiders is good, but not better than The Lost Ark. Yeah, but it's not better. Okay. Scarface is better than the Goonies. I got that in the chat. What do we got? We got to order these things. Breakfast Club? I'm at least putting it at... Am I putting it ahead of Fast Times? I'll put it ahead of Big. I like Breakfast Club probably better than Big. Just got here in Lost Boys. Dirty Mike, it's tough. This is a tough tier maker because we've got a real... I mean, these are decisions to make. As I said a couple of times, we're not here to make friends. We're here to make decisions. Dirty Mike, thank you for coming in. We got to get this... Talk some sense into me, Dirty Mike. Give me a rationale. Why does Lost Boys need to go up? What needs to come out and what needs to go up? What are you moving out of here? What's moving out of OK 7? I'm cutting ties. I probably have Goonies a whole stage lower. Darth, I got to tell you this, or Paul, I got to tell you this. People have said if I were to watch the Goonies now, I would not enjoy it. I wouldn't enjoy it. I wouldn't get the hype about it. So that's what I got to understand. Does the movie hold up? Like, do these hold up? You can't argue that Die Hard isn't great today. Karate Kid isn't great today. Beverly Hills Cop, all this. You can't argue that. I would put Beetlejuice on par with Coming to America in terms of how funny and how well they hold up over time, but Beverly Hills Cop can go down a peg. Whoa! We got this? This right now? I can't do the Eddie Murphy laugh. I wish I could. Bill and Ted need to go to the worst? Over what? What's coming up? Bill and Ted to the worst over what? What do we like out of the bottom? Top Gun? Top Gun has been spoken of terribly by everyone. Coming to America is the epitome of Eddie Murphy. Hang on, let me read this. Epitome of Eddie Murphy, who was probably the biggest comic actor at the time. He played so many roles well in that movie, an ensemble cast, including Arsenio Hall, James Earl Jones, Eric LaSalle. It's truly hilarious and as funny now as it was 40 years ago. Eddie Murphy's performance transcends time. My God. You know, sometimes I just say people are going to hear your passion. I just heard it. I just heard it from Mike. Only horror to make the list obviously means substantial's 80 flick. I'd say mid OK 7. What are you moving out? You want to move Fast Times down to bad 5? I dig that the last move there for sure. Never Ending Story moves up. I like that. I love Never Ending Story. I can't say if Goonies holds up because I've loved it since I was a kid, but it still has a huge following. It has a bunch of memorable characters. Super fun. All right, you're not compelling me. Super fun. Better adjectives. Come on, Paul. Bill and Ted's got to go down. Never Ending Story pops up. Fast Times down. Jeez. Hang on a second. So you want it like this. You want to give me this, and you want to give me this down and this up. Like that? Is that what I got? It is fun. Goonies isn't making a case for me right now. I could see Fast Times being down. All right. If I'm watching a movie right now, I'm not watching T1, I'm watching T2. And I'm watching Never Ending Story before that. That's just me. E.T. is the worst bad 5? I don't know. What do we think? I mean, I don't want to spend too much time on the bad ones. I want to make sure we get the top right. 2, 3, 4 still need to get demoted. Hang on a second. Never Ending Story is such trash that... Bite your tongue, Darth Nelder. How in the entire blue hell is Top Gun the worst? Rain, it got crazy in here. Where were you? Fast Times is pretty much defined by that one Phoebe Cates scene. That's about it. 2, 3, 4 still need to get demoted. Fast Times is moving down is fine. Rain, because Top Gun sucks compared to the rest here. I was eating. I was eating. You swallow that bite and you get in here and you give your rationale. That's what we need to hear. You got to give me something. Give me something. Is Dirty Dancing moving down? There, we'll move it ahead of Dirty Dancing. That sound good? Even though that lift scene, still. Footloose? Yeah, Footloose is not great. Footloose I hated, honestly. Did I hate it? I didn't hate it, but I certainly didn't like it more than these. Repeating what I said about Bill and Ted, it's the best depiction of logic of time travel in cinematic history. I would say that itself keeps from being the worst 4. Over what? What's moving down? Is Terminator moving down? People have said Neverending Story's hot trash, but I don't know. I liked it. I don't want to spend too much time on the worst 4. Fast Times goes down? Fast Times down all the way? All right. We got you. Fast Times is worst 4. That's a pretty epic fall. It was sitting OK 7 for a long time. Wait, someone's still trying to figure something out. Divine, did you say something? Hang on, I missed you. I gotta get better at chat. I gotta get better at streaming. Guys, I'm not good at streaming yet. Still trying to figure out how Coming to America is not in the best 4. Man, politics, man. Politics. Hate it. Hate it. I love that scene. Phoebe Cates was a crush of mine, but that's all. Okay, Kevin Bacon working out his angst in the barn, dancing and performing acrobatics. Mike, do you need a minute? Do you need a minute with Mrs. Want Wingy there? For date night and Nate night? I mean, she's queen. MC Darrell, just let your soul glow in sexual chocolate. Oh my gosh. Guys, it's not a bad list. Lost Boys hanging in there at the OK 7. We got, I mean, is this it? How's this top look? It's close. Are we close? We're at 10:30. I got to start the next, maybe I got 10 more minutes. I'll give us a bonus 10 minutes because a game of Tecmo only takes 20. Game of Tecmo only takes 20. I think as a film, Dirty Dancing is much better than we're rating it. But we all seem to have preferences for comedies and more serious movies. I think, yeah, you know what? That's fair because the genre is very different from everything else. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I missed this one. Star Fox, we're here. Get in on this. Don't do it. Don't do what? Don't do what, Lyrical? Let me know. Beetlejuice is too high for my liking. Goonies is too low, but I don't hate everything else. Also, Ferris is a bad brother. Boy, you have it in for Ferris, Pixels. I mean, bottom 4 is perfect. Okay. Nobody explaining why Raiders is up there. Oh, Divine throwing more shots at Raiders. Why is Raiders up there? They didn't even look at the arc. They open it and they're like, meh, can't look at it. I love that you and I are on the same page with Coming to America. See, Divine and Mike are brothers. Post this list as is. Lyrical, what am I supposed to do? Dirty Dancing should move up at least in front of Top Gun. Rain, look at that. Footloose now. Mike's barn angst that he was talking about Kevin Bacon working out is, man, this is the hardest. It's really tough, Star Fox. These are all gems. You know what's funny, actually? When I originally worked this list, I didn't have Empire and I didn't have, what was the other one? Scarface. I didn't have either of those. I had Say Anything and I had The Outsiders. And both of those, now The Outsiders I know is a big Lyrical Poet fave, but when my wife was just like, you can't do this list without those 2 movies on there. And I was like, well, what do I got to vote out? And she was like, well, The Outsiders, because it was mostly a book, and you have to vote out Say Anything because, like, it's not as iconic as some of these other ones. Like, this was a very tough list to make. Top Gun should be the top spot of the worst 4. Ferris down, Terminator up, and I think it's fine. Terminator up? Terminator's not going to OK 7. It can't go to OK 7. It could move up in this category, but it's not going to OK 7. You can't tell me Ferris is not iconic, though. Beating up Nazis is always good. Yes, fair point. Harrison Ford's improvised scene shooting the sword fighter, very good. Made archaeology look cool and inspired an entire generation of nerds to go into the field. The pacing of the movie kept your attention throughout the film. It is a very good movie. There's your defense of the Raiders. Boom! Facts! To you, Divine. It depends on, you've got to take into account genre too, because we've got 3 comedies up here, and while this has comedic elements to it, it is a different feel. Coming to America is like good. It's the best good 5 that we have out there. I will say it, Bill and Ted's is better than Lost Boys if we're ranking Alex Winter movies. Didn't know they did that. He did both. We're not ranking Alex Winter movies though. We're ranking 80s movies. Impressive rundown. I have opinions. The list is wrong. Divine when you don't have, you're just beating the table. Oh, and Rain is on his boat. Okay, guys. I mean, I'm not above being swayed for bits. I'm just saying. But that's just me. I'll go ahead and be a corporate sellout. I don't care. I mean, honestly, I'll click and move this shit wherever you want. All right. So, but overall, we're honing in on it. No, I mean, we're saying Scarface is okay. That's already tough for me to swallow. Breakfast Club, big. Move it to top 4. Coming to America should be anything moved down under Beetlejuice. Wow, we've got some diverse opinions here. I haven't heard anything compelling to move Coming to America anywhere but up, possibly over Raiders. That's the big debate. This is a 4-5 matchup that's still raging. Bill and Ted's is still better than The Lost Boys. They should be swapped. Bill and Ted was good enough to release a third movie 30 years later. Star Fox, you came in late. We're not taking sequels into account here. Sequels can't be a part of the original standing on its own. It's one of the reasons Empire is 6. Coming to America, way better than that. Just a hatter that he never saw if he... Just a hater that he never saw if he feel that way. Bill have no business... Oh my gosh. Iconic but overrated. At least put it down to the worst. Okay, what? Ferris Bueller? I'll put it below Breakfast Club. I'm not putting it below Big. Lost Boys had a case to make. Listen, Bill and Ted's has to jump Stand By Me, Terminator, Neverending Story, and E.T. before it jumps Lost Boys, Star Fox. 2, 3, 4 should be swapped with 5, 9, and 10. Oof, you're gonna have to give me a case, Lyrical. Give me a case. Give me a rationale. Oh, come on. The philosophy of Bill and Ted is one to live by. Be excellent to each other. All right, there's some rationale. See, I need to cite sources here, guys. We're getting close. We got about 5 minutes. Get your last debates in. We got 5-minute clock is starting. Get in on this, ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise, I got to post this as is. Ghostbusters should be at number 1. A perfect script with the diverse actors, fantastic pacing, relatable characters. It's great. It's at 3. Is that the hill you want to die on, Dirty Mike? We want to move it ahead of Back to the Future and Princess Bride? Those are tough sells. I love Ghostbusters. It's ahead of everything else. But ahead of those two, you got to tell me why it's better than those two. It's tough argument to make. I love Ghostbusters. It's also ad time. You don't want me to run them? Go ahead, guys. We do run ads on the channel every 30 minutes. We want to keep pre-rolls off. Let's run the ads now. Let's get them out of here. And then we're going to make our case for the last 2 minutes when we come back. You got a 2-minute warning when you come back from ads to make your case. Think of your arguments. Get them into the chat. Once we're done. In fairness, I see all the movies in the categories being equal. I don't rank them within the category. That's also one thing to keep in mind. Like, let's take a look at the final position. It's not like we're speaking badly about these things. If anything, I might move Beetlejuice down in my own ranking. But my own ranking is going to look very different. I like the life this takes on as a community when we start doing this. Might put Ghostbusters over Back to the Future, but definitely not Princess Bride. People want to move around movies within the category. I can't find myself feeling strongly enough to argue against it. Did E.T. win Best Picture? It should jump the farce that is Lost Boys. The arc in E.T. is great, beautifully shot, and poignant. Lost Boys making a case to Bad 5 in the face of this list I'm not going to get away from. Are we saying E.T. needs to move here? E.T. did not win Best Picture. E.T. is worse than The Lost Boys. It was iconic. E.T. Phone Home was the highest grossing movie ever for a long time. All right, I've heard enough. I've heard enough that you want to move one tier. I'm fine with that. Come on, Neverending Story. Move your ass out of there. Okay. Yeah, I can accept E.T. over Lost Boys. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, we're getting close, guys. 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes before we got to call it. Anyone compelling cases otherwise? Coming to America... this is as divisive as it gets, guys. And listen, we can all still be friends despite the opinions on these things. If you want to get in, we've got 2.5 minutes. Get your last arguments in there. But this is starting to shape up, no? Starting to shape up. Get your last things in the chat, guys. Get them in there before we start Tecmo. We got to start our run for BOGOs for 10K, and then we got Contra Speed running coming up a little bit later. I'm going to finish my hazy IPA, which is delicious. Goonies is way up there, no? Call it. Call it far, Retro Nate. We got to call it. We got to call it. Give it a 3 count. Going once. Going twice. Goonies is way up there. It is. Sold. We're going to say call it. This is it. I'd argue that ET should be be at the top of the OK7. You know what? I think at this point I just gotta call. We had our chance to get our arguments in. I gotta call it here. Hell nah. But I don't get too serious about it. I gotta call it here. This is the best I got. And listen, maybe it's not perfect. Maybe it's not perfect. But we're gonna go ahead and call this the list. All right, we're gonna save it right here. Let me save this. Retro Nate's 716s.
Boo!
The best 80s movies. Let's save it. Let's save it. All right. Good debate. I loved it. Thank you guys for... Nobody's happy. You